Hello, my name is Jonathan Fitzgerald, and I am currently a third grade teacher at Little Rock Prep Academy. I am also attending grad school at Henderson State University, where I am getting my master's in sports administration. Today I will be presenting to you a presentation on how to mold the underprivileged into true leaders. When I say underprivileged, I mean neglected students who I can provide advice and support as they take their first steps in real life and fully develop their potential as leaders in this corrupt world we call home. My main goal is to prepare students for college and advanced careers by ensuring students mastery of the core subjects and developing the key behaviors required for personal success and, most importantly, leadership in their communities and beyond. The first step to molding the underprivileged into true leaders is to master the socially and emotionally preparation for the students lack to become leaders. The lack of traits begin with their parents. Once parents believe that college will offer their kids countless opportunities in life, there are some simple things they can do to help prepare them. Parents will risk robbing their children of the challenges that produce one of life's most important traits and the ability to learn, which are social and emotional skills. Some parents I have encountered at some parents I have encountered at Little Rock Prep Academy are parents who are addicted to drugs, having children out of wedlock, and have no means of meeting some of their child's basic needs. Socially, there are ways children can deal with others that create healthy and positive interactions. Children who have social skills can communicate clearly, calmly, and respectfully. They should they should consider they definitely take people's feelings into consideration, and they love the interests of their peers. They also take responsibility for their actions and are able to control themselves and able to insert themselves when needed. Children learn social skills through experience with peers and teaching from their parents. If they are not receiving their luxury at home, it is my job to show them the way. As the role model, teacher, and leader, I have to develop the coping skills that's needed to make sure that they never show how much they are struggling inside. Emotionally, I have to help them to understand there are ways to deal with this tense condition. Good coping skills make for a good mental wellness. Some good coping skills that would help the students become true leaders are writing in a journal about their problems, playing sports, reading an inspirational book, listening to motivational music, meditating, or talking to someone close to them. I never wanted to. I never want the students to hold back anything. What they got going inside, I want them to be able to bring it out. I want to be the one to bring it out of them, and I don't like for them to be in the back of the class so they will be unnoticed. A free mind is a free mind would always help these students become true leaders. The next step to molding the underprivileged into true leaders is helping them understand the three P's that develop a leader. The three P's are playing the part as a true leader, promote learning, and providing life experience. The step to playing the part as a true leader are teaching them how to dress and have great communication skills. Some ways I have to teach them how to dress is teaching them how to tie a tie, getting them comfortable with wearing business attire, and having no need for materials. Sometimes the way a person dresses creates a misunderstanding or frustration about their values and personal aspects of life. They have to understand that the way a person dresses says a lot about their appearance. One thing I hate for students to do is sag. Sagging by itself is detrimental to a student becoming a true leader. It sends a bad signal for students. In addition to that, my bad. In addition to that, there is no need for materialistics. Having jewelry, or even $200 True Religion jeans doesn't make you happy. Living a less materialistic lifestyle will shift your focus away from your possessions so they become less important by comparison. Materials become vital when the student has an internal void. When the student's internal void is deprived, it is only natural to want to fill it with external things. There are ways these students can fill their internal void with other things rather than material, that is knowledge. In addition to that, communication is vital when becoming a leader, especially a true leader. What I mean about communication skills is being polite, which means holding the door, saying yes ma'am, no ma'am, or saying yes sir, no sir. In addition to that, look at a person in the eye when they are talking, and always remember, if you don't have anything to say, don't say it at all. Don't say it at all. The next P in developing a true leader is to promote learning. Some teachers may think a student who has not completed a homework assignment is simply lazy or stubborn. It's all about understanding the underprivileged, creating a positive atmosphere, and never giving them the option to fail. Me as a teacher and a leader have to search for ways to fight the effects of educational disadvantages and promote learning for all students regardless of their background. I have developed a program at Little Rock Prep Academy that guarantees all students have an opportunity to complete their work and learn. In order to participate in extracurricular activities like recess, they must first complete their homework, even if it's during recess. Kids get really angry and frustrated when they have to miss an exciting game of touch football or tag at recess. Low intelligence skills and lack of effort is the number one reason some students fail in class. Sometimes it's not their choice. From my personal experience growing up, I lived with my grandma who worked all the time. All she cared about is me cleaning up the house, taking out the trash, and cooking for my younger cousins. There was not a lot of time for extra homework for a struggling 8th grader like me, who saw no benefits in doing well in school. I would never allow my students to determine their fate in school when it comes to their grades. The last important P in developing a true leader is providing experience with them. I have been to almost every state in the U.S. Now I want to go global. I want to go out on a date with a woman from Paris, walk the Great Wall of China, climb Mount Everest, and even swim in the waters of Fiji. I want my students to experience things like that. I always tell them to see themselves on a map that wasn't a couple miles from their hometown. I wish I could send all my students on a trip around the world. I can assure you that each child has the opportunity to engage in enriching social experience. Also, traveling the world gives you an opportunity to see different cultures and people having different beliefs. You can learn a lot from a stranger, especially if that stranger is already a leader in this corrupt world we call home. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak to you. And also, Merry Christmas and go Raiders!